Yeah, so we had a huge week last week. We were able to take on some local WIAC rivals, which was great. Always good to build and foster those local rivalries in esports. We don't see it as much just because of the way the leagues are structured, but sometimes, very conveniently, we get to take on our pals over at Eau Claire, Stevens Point, things like that. So this upcoming week, we've got a couple of matches against Stevens Point and Eau Claire, but last week we got the better of Stevens Point in both League of Legends and Overwatch, clean sweeps in those. We'll play them again tomorrow with our other Overwatch team. Really looking forward to that. Always love taking on our WIAC rivals. And then this past weekend, we had a great series of tournament runs. We actually sent teams to 2 different states, which was a first for us. We sent our Ultimate and Rocket League rosters over to Minnesota State University in Mankato. Had an excellent run throughout the day. It was just a one-day Saturday tournament, and we ended up competing in 2 different brackets, double elimination. Yeah, our Smash Ultimate team got 7th, falling to Minnesota State University in the lower bracket. And then on the other side of the bracket, we had our Rocket League team face University of Minnesota Twin Cities, as well as Wayne State College, falling to both of them, but still putting together a great run on the day. Over in Detroit, we had our Smash Melee team traveling to compete in Big House. Big House is one of the largest tournaments in the world in terms of Super Smash Bros. Melee. So to be able to send those players out, have an awesome weekend there, compete against pros from across the scene was fantastic. We actually had a player place 3rd out of over 33rd, over 1,000 entries there, falling only to a couple of professional players. So to be able to have that sort of result shows the value that these players are getting from competing in our program and continuing to go out there and play the best of the best. Yeah, so for this week, it's going to be our first week in collegiate Valorant action, which I know sounds weird considering our collegiate Valorant team competes in 3 different leagues already, but CVal is the official developer run league. So we are going to be upping the number of Valorant games our teams play, facing Iowa State University as well as University of Ottawa. So looking forward to getting those matches and having our players experience that competition for the first time. Other than that, it's going to be a quieter week around. We don't have any weekend tournaments or travel events that we're going to. That'll be coming up for a couple of weeks in November. But until then, really just a time for us to refocus, get in some extra practice, get in some rest, and then come back strong for November.